6 players in double figures for you
Yeah.
guys tonight.
I don't think that's happened yet this year. I think that's a first, I
Well,
believe.
I mean, you had the even game that I think every coach loves to see, where
Hmm.
everybody's involved in the offense and everybody's doing something and seeing some result. And you get, again, 6 players in double figures. And Brianna with the double double. And I feel bad for Maddie just outside with the 9
Oh, wow. I
assists,
didn't realize that.
12 points, 9 assists.
Yeah, I thought we played really unselfish today, especially against the zone. Once we kind of got in sync offensively with our zone offense, we moved the ball really well and just found the open man. And then on top of that, everybody chipping in. You talk about a team win, rebounding wise. Everybody's just chipping in a couple. It was the same against Hollins the other day, and that's something we've been harping on as well all week.
Yeah, -4 on the boards, but
Yeah.
obviously a major change from how things went down at EMU. And I mean, how important is this win? I mean, they're technically the rival. I know you're new to this rivalry,
Yeah.
certainly not new to the folks who are here.
Right, right. This game was big, not just because of the rivalry, but man, we're coming toward the end of ODAC play, and so every win is huge, and it's a jumble right there in the middle right now. So we're just chipping away game after game, small goals. You know what I mean? We're just looking at the next game, but yeah, huge win for us.
Kind of the lead was a roller coaster a little bit. You know, you got up by 15 at one point.
Hmm.
They whittled it down, and I think they got it down all the way to 3 in the second half at one point. I
Hmm.
mean, what's the message as the lead is starting to evaporate a little bit, and you're worried that maybe EMU's getting some momentum there?
I don't. I think there were times we cracked a little bit, but for the most part, I don't think we cracked too much, and that's pretty impressive because we have a lot of young kids. You know what I mean? As they were whittling it away, I looked, and we had Aaliyah Moon, a freshman, we had Maddie Baum, a freshman, and we had Nina, who was a sophomore. And I don't think we fully cracked. So proud of those kids, especially when you're young and you lose a captain like Caitlin Leon. You know what I mean? We're down a captain, so I was pretty proud of our kids tonight.
Well, and one of those freshmen, I thought Aaliyah only hit 1 3, but it
Mhm.
came at a critical
Oh
moment.
man, yeah, that was big. And I thought she defended. I felt bad she fouled out. I thought there were a couple cheap fouls there, but I thought for the most part she defended too tonight.
And I want to say it was Bree who had an answer 3 that I thought was also huge
Yeah,
because, I mean, Krisak went crazy from beyond the line. 6 3-pointers in the ballgame.
she's a great three-point shooter. She's a really good three-point shooter, and we knew that. We didn't close out. In fact, I thought once or twice we fouled her, and we got lucky they didn't call it. But yeah, she's a kid that can really shoot the ball.
But again, you were able to answer everything that they did on offense with something that you did. Not necessarily with 1 or 2 big scores,
Hmm.
but again, that team effort that we've kind of been talking about for some time. Let me ask you this. You talked about being without one of your captains.
Hmm.
The game at EMU, you guys were still getting used to not having
No doubt. Yeah,
Caitlin in the lineup.
yeah.
Things are a little bit different now. I think the kids kind of have their legs under them. This is how it's going to be. This is where we have to play. Last post game, we talked about people figuring out, all right, I'm the 4, I'm the
Hmm.
whatever I am.
Yeah.
And there was still some of that here this evening.
No doubt, we're still learning, but yeah, much better, especially from a month ago against EMU, the first time we played. But yeah, still figuring out roles. But for the most part, people are doing a good job of playing out a position. That's kind of been our theme the last month, but we're getting better at it.
It's an exciting brand of basketball that you have right now with
Yeah,
this team.
yeah, we're playing much faster, I think, than they have in the past. And to be honest with you, next year I want to play even faster when we have more bodies. But on top of that, they play really hard. Our number one goal tonight was just getting every 50-50 ball. I thought we did a really good job, and that's exciting to watch. Getting out defending, doing a better job rebounding, and just getting those 50-50s. And I agree, that's an exciting brand to watch. Kids just playing really hard.
Coach, I was disappointed today as I got in my car, and as I turned on the radio, you and Dave were just finishing
Yeah.
your interview. And thanks, Coach, that's great. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, great,
Yeah.
super. What was the message to Dave? Because I'm sure he asked you what the keys were going to be tonight.
Yeah, and we had talked about Jess Washington and stopping Jess Washington. That was going to be a big factor because she killed us first game. I thought we just did a much better job of that tonight. And on top of that, we talked about shooting the ball at home. We shoot the ball at a much higher clip at home, which most people do, but it's night and day for us being on the road and at home. So whatever it is in this gym, I don't know what it is. We shoot the ball really well. I think we shot like 42% from three tonight. So.
I think it's really nice, though, if Sid hits her first jumper, it's going to be a good night.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, she can hit that 7, 10, 12-foot jumper, I think, all night.
She's got a great mid-range. She is just a mid-range kid. She works on it all the time, and that's kind of a lost art. Not a lot of kids have that anymore. Did she knock down her first one tonight?
I believe she
All
did,
right.
and I mean, she just from there, you could see the confidence there.
Hmm.
She's going to hit it. There were a couple of drives that just simply didn't roll in for her,
Yeah. Yep.
but I love the way you attacked the basket tonight. Maddie did that. I
Yes.
saw Aaliyah a couple times drive into the lane, and I mean that was just a huge difference. And we've talked about the speed that you have at the guard position, and once you've got that first step or even half step, the defender doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, and I just think that's an advantage that we have. We got a bunch of just tiny, quick guards with a quick first step. So, got to use that to your advantage. Tonight we said your only goal is to just draw two people, drive, draw two, kick, find the open man. We're really unselfish. We usually make the right basketball reads too. So that was our goal, just drive and kick.
One more regular season game on the schedule.
Crazy. It's flown by. I can't believe we're in week 19 of 19 weeks. It's going to be a big one. We're at Randolph. And again, this is my first year in the ODAC, but I heard it's a really tough place to play. So we'll see. We're going to give it all we got. Hopefully, win every 50-50 ball and rebound the way we did tonight and just continue being aggressive. I want to feel good and keep everybody up and confident going into the tournament next week.